Hi, this is Channel with your FTW message for today. I want to talk a little bit about multitasking again. Ever since I read some articles about how multitasking is bad for kids, when they have their personal device while they have their math book open and maybe a television or something crazy like this is the negative form of multitasking. But let's not be completely afraid of multitasking in itself. Now, there's what I would consider good multitasking or necessary multitasking, and deceivious, bad multitasking. So I touched on the bad multitasking, but what about purposeful multitasking? What if you have a mission-oriented multitasking activity? And a good example of that is my job that I had in the military was Sonar Supervisor. It was one of my jobs. It was a Sonar Supervisor, and that was I think Sonar Supervisor was right up there, considered right up there in the top 3 most stressful, non-combat, frontline combat type jobs there is. And everybody knows what an air traffic controller does, right? So you're keeping track of all these planes and making sure they don't crash into each other. Well, in a submarine, you don't have visual. And when you're underwater, all you have to do is go by sound. And you have all types of equipment in the sonar room, or back in the old days, we had a sonar room. Nowadays, it's integrated with all kinds of other stuff. But we had a sonar room back when I was in the service. And you had multiple systems, multiple equipments, and multiple people working under you. I mean, it's not unusual to have 3, 4, 5 at least sonarmen working in a sonar room, to observe and analyze all this data. And here you are as a sonar supervisor, sampling all this stuff continuously, including documenting things and communicating this to the control room where the captain or the officer of the deck is. So that is what I would call purposeful multitasking and necessary. So it's not like I'm checking out this monitor over here and I got my iPhone playing a freaking game. That's bad. That's stupid multitasking. It's not mission-oriented multitasking. Playing a game on my phone is not going to help me determine what this contact out here is doing and whether it's going to run into our submarine, okay? Or something along those lines. So let's go back to your child. Multitasking. Usually the type of multitasking that they do is a negative one. I don't see any. If your focus is to do well in school, if that's your mission orientation, having a television on with some junky programming on while they've got their math book open, and maybe even a cell phone if you are so unfortunate to have a kid with a cell phone, watching for text messages from their buddy who wants to tell how they've been picking their nose or something. That is negative, bad multitasking. So hopefully you got some value from this. All multitasking is not bad. You have to have a mission focus, but in your kids' case, most likely they could be much more focused, singularly focused on their work. So just be aware of that. This is Challen with your message today. Hope you got some value from this, and I'll see ya on the next video.